had the wedding time, ready to party. John Kuno is where we start with it. You see that individual name, Gerald Lee, a.k.a. Bogle, a.k.a. Mr. Wacky. Glad the day we meet that man, I swear to you. QRAIG and Ding Dong became our dancers. At the time, Voicemail was the only group that was doing that. We were the fun factors of dancer.
May 2010. What do you remember about that evening or that night there?
That was a happy time for me personally. This is another thing that I have never talked about.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast. And today we have a really special guest in the building. Listen, he's a recording artist, a producer, and 1/3 of the highly sought after group Voicemail. You know, we have in the building today, we have QRAIG Voicemail in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Well, go on. Most of that them with the mats.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the Entertainment Report podcast today,
Yeah,
boss.
man, thanks for the invite.
Yeah, man. No, definitely somebody like you. We've seen you around. We've seen your journey. But I think tonight we're going to really get a full rounded picture of who QRAIG Voicemail is. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Definitely. All right. Where did you grow up in Jamaica?
Well, me's a city youth, straight in a Kingston. Couple places, well, after Waltham, Campbell's Boulevard, at one point we're there, McKinley Crescent, which is Olympic side, Waterhouse, but things going on, my grandma, which is my momsy, rest well. I start living with my momsy, that's on Westminster, which is off Red Hills Road. So that's where the rest are growing, finish.
Got you. And when you're growing up, did you have any siblings that you grew up with in the house?
Yeah, before I start living with my grandma, I was living with my mother and my brother Sheldon and Patrick. A lot of people know him as Harry Toddler, and a lot of people still find it so wow, you're an Harry Toddler brother. Yeah, so It was me, Patrick, and Sheldon.
At that point, and what was it like growing up? Now you were the oldest or you were the youngest?
No,
or in between? Where did you fall?
I was one of the youngest. Patrick was older, for sure. After a while, him end up move out and start being a grown up. There was just me and my brother, and then my other brother, which is Sheldon. Him go country and fall in love with down there and decide him not come back. So after my mother migrated, I was, spending some time with my cousin them down by McKinley Crescent, and then things going on. My momsy was like, listen, you need to come and live with me. And that was it.
Mm-hmm. Down there, I got you. So even now with somebody like a colorful character like Harry Toddler, what was it like growing up with a brother like Harry Toddler at that time?
Listen to me. Well, the toddler everybody know was not the toddler that, I grew up with for the duration that, we lived together. But a lot of people never know that Toddler was actually a very good jockey. And he wanted to be a jockey. People will look at Toddler now and say, Toddler? Yeah, but him did skinny one time too, like myself. Him never so tall. So, it was. I think one of the greatest gifts my family have is that we're very talented individuals. So I am multi-talented. He's multi-talented. My brothers and sisters are very multi-talented in their own way. But it was pretty good. Pretty good. Because what a lot of people will I share this story with more time, and I say, I think being poor is the richest life you could ever have, because the things, the knowledge that you gain not having anything. I mean, maybe rich people would have their own say, but growing up not having anything, I find that to be a very heavy blessing for me. I can say that now, being an adult, with all that I've learned, all the knowledge that I attained from then to now, because you appreciate everything. And then in this time, not many people appreciate everything. So
that's true.
What's good?
So even did you think the same way when you were growing up, where it wasn't you had to become an adult for you to realize that okay, growing up poor made me be understand riches were back then. It was just you hated it.
Well, me personally, I am naturally a humble soul. I'm a Librand. I'm
Mhm.
Most of my friends who are Librand say I'm totally a different type of Librand, but I'm a humble soul. You know, I always appreciate the simple things, and like I say, my momsy was my greatest philosopher. She was my teacher teacher of life. You know, so she teach me simple things, and I share a lot of the simple stuff that she taught me with friends. You know, even strangers who I just have a nice energy connection with, I would just start have a conversation, and then the conversation leads to here, and I will share. You know, few other stuff them like small words make big words. So I appreciate the simple things in life. Manners take you through the day, and relationship take you through the world. So, you know, we other people use to hear manners take you through the world, but me never learn it that way. Then me learn it the next way. Manners take you through the day, relationship take you through the world.
I agree, especially being in a music business. I'm not sure if you knew this is where you're going to end up, but being in a music business, relationships are the number one thing that's going to get you to that next level.
Music and anything, any form of relationship, not just business, whatever it is, even if you're just trying to get a job and you know, that's how you conduct yourself. You see, we don't know who is in the room, you know. It don't matter what you might hear somebody say. Because at the end of the day, people have their own perception of others. That don't mean that it's true. You get me? So relationship and the whole take you through the world. It don't matter what you're in, whether it's music, construction, it don't matter. You sell something, relationship. It's the key thing.
100% agree there. So, okay, even growing up now, you have your brothers, you're with momsy and stuff. What did you think you were going to get into when you became an adult? Did you have any aspirations or anything?
Yeah, I wanted to be a pilot, fly a plane, travel the world. That was it's always my little dream, my little, as them say, fantasy. You know, I was just fascinated with aeroplanes growing up, and you know, my things that would have leave me, and it just never leave me. Even when I'm a teens, I just love it. You know, but I also love music because I think them take a more Walkman from me at school than anybody else I can think of. You know, because there's always music in my ears. There's always music in my ears. You know, but if somebody had said to me, yo, you gotta do music, I'd be like, shut up. That's not happening. Plane me, I go fly. Where you are talking?
So, where was the aviation? Where did that jump into your mind? Was it something you seen on TV, a book, somebody told you about it? Why aviation in particular?
Well, like I say, I was very fascinated with planes. You know what I mean? Always I say, yo, can you imagine me up on top of the world? I mean, I see everything I grow. Like, I remember some of the things I remember cousin used to talk about. You know, we used to use cardboard box and build aeroplane and bag of something. It was just always about traveling. But what I find amazing is how the universe have an awesome sense of humor. Universe, all right, you might not fly the plane, but you will travel the world. You know?
So you got your wish. After all, you did get your wish. You wanted to fly the plane and travel the world. Okay, you didn't get to fly the plane, but you got to travel the world. So it's
Yeah.
one of those things there.
Yes, and still traveling. Still, there's a lot of places I haven't gone to yet that I definitely will, you know, hope to get there someday. But yes, I definitely get to do the traveling for sure. And when in my early stage of traveling, I always just want to be near the pilot, and I never understand nothing about first class and all of that. So them say first class. I say, what is that? Them must say then there. I say, all right, that one. But them say that ticket them more expensive. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I am very happy with every single day that I exist on this earth. So I don't regret anything. For me, everything is lesson. So take it as it comes. We might not learn it the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth time, but eventually I will.
You'll figure it out.
Most definitely.
Definitely. So you're in school now. Were you pursuing, when you were in school, your dreams or your aspirations? Okay, aviation. So when did music enter your life where it almost became more than aviation?
Well, it's after high school, I was like, all right, Craig, what you going to do now?
Mhm.
All right. Go and see if we can put some money together and do this aviation thing. But, with aviation, again, need physics and all sort of thing. And physics was nowhere near my subject. But me always say, all right, one thing with me, and what my mom always say, we all know already, we just need to figure it out. So I say, I got to figure it out, man. That was always in my thing. But in the community, I have some friends, Raja, Sean, Richie, we say, I got form a group, just for fun. And end up form a group. And a different type of love became a part of my life now. I said, no, but it's nice. Not taking it serious then. So one night I went to look for my brother, and it was him, Beanie Man, and a couple more people there. And I think I reached there like after 7. And we just the man was there talk. And little when we say, oh, what time? It was after 3 in the morning. And the man them is still at talk. But it was so entertaining. Me I said, so the man them do this every day? One piece of the life, yeah, man. And then that's when I start taking the little group of serious now. And I say, I wonder if we can really do this music thing. Me know we can do this music thing. All right, I'm going to try it. And that was it. That was when I really decided, say, all right, the music me I going to do. I say, all right, leave high school now. What me I going to do? What me I going to do? Me I go continue doing school. I say, me have enough education, Can't read all right. We can't construct all the sentences we need. So me I tell myself, I say, me have the basic essential to get through life. And school is every day. I say this, I say, school is every day. So me continue. I go to school. I might not go to the institute, but I go to school. I go try out for this music thing. And then a friend of mine, she said, you know what? I know about this audition. I think you would do good at. I say, you can't audition. People don't call back people, man. I said, no, man, you don't have nothing to lose. She convinced me and I went, at the audition. I met other people who are singing and everything. So I went to the group. I said, yo, we know about this audition, I want to think, try our fight. Try our fight, and them asked me to come back and sing by myself, and I did. And them said, we'll call you. But remember, me not take it serious, because I done said, them people gotta call back people. I do the audition and go home. In the night, I got a call from Kevin, Robert, and Leon. Robert and Leon was former members of the group. So them say, they're at the audition today, and they're looking for a group. And them select me as well. So that's how I became a part of Voicemate. And that's when I really took music serious.
At that point, okay, so what was the name of your first group there, and what year did you guys form this group?
It was the name VOH, Voices of Harmony. But it was so much fun, though, I swear. And I never know I never know my vocals at all, because all this time I was singing a falsetto, and I discovered this when, because all right, backtrack a little bit before taking music serious. After high school, I used to go by Oni's house, but me and Oni wasn't close. It was me and him brother, Kerry, Fred. Go to play a game, Street Fighter, Mortal. So that was my spot after school before I go home sometime. Anyway, one day, Oni hear me at home, and him say, but you can't sing, man. I say, yeah, man, I do a little thing, man. Him say, but you're not singing a real voice. I say, what that? The man said, like how you talk now, singing at that voice. Could I? You must say, you need to practice that, man, because if it sounds so, singing your falsetto, you should sound even much better singing in your talking voice. I say, all right. So every time I go to the house to play a game now, I only talk music, and then till it reaches the point, when they're at the house now, I only chat music, and so that's how me and Oni became friends. And this was while I was in high school. So after we form the group now, and the people them who put the group together said they needed a bass singer. And I said, yo, I know a bass singer, but him not really do music now, I'm focus on him business. So I said, but I'll introduce the idea to him, and I did. Kevin House was the host, so we'll go and rehearse before O'Neill became a part of the group. And mackerel and rice used to be with lunch. Every day we cook mackerel and rice. Every single day. Mackerel and rice.
Yeah.
That was the voicemail dish. You know what I say? The national dish for Jamaica, can saltfish, voicemail national dish was mackerel and rice. So every time I eat mackerel and rice, just bring me right there. So anyway, one day we're at rehearsal and we say, yo, my friend was a bass singer, but him really focus on him business, but I go call him. I call O'Neill and I say, yo, so we have a group and I look at bass singer. O'Neill said, man, I don't have time for that. I focus on my business. I said, no. But listen to our song. Him say, all right. So we sing for him, and right after we done, him say, yo, one of that. We give him Kevin address, come over and hear we live, and he was like, all right, give this a try. So when I tell the people them who put the group together, which her name was Tessa Linton, never forget her. I say, yo, we're finally a full sounding group now. So that was voicemail, and that was the beginning of me saying, yo, this is my life, music.
Right there. And what year? Because, so there was originally five members in the group. And what year would you say, okay, Bob, now we're here as voicemail? What year was that?
Well, the group formed in 1999. The headquarters was Mikey Bennett Studio down by Grafton. We got introduced to Mikey Bennett through O'Neill. O'Neill knew Mikey. And Mikey, being the amazing soul that he is, it was like, hey, man, you can come in, man. So that used to be the studio. And then we got introduced to the engineer that was there called Moose. So Moose became one of our producers. So we just did and we rehearse, just perfecting the craft. And all we were singing was just R&B, just singing. So that was in 1999. 2000 now when we really say, yo, this, this radio. We got our opportunity to get our first work permit as a group. I think this was in 2001. And Squeeze put on a show called Heat Wave. And, in book us for it. This was our first show in the States. And this was a huge deal for us, guys. Capleton, the kind of baby, it was a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time the group got visa, and we sing for visa because we're not the embassy, and they say, yeah, we're a group. And them time that it's like how now you go up 1-1. Them time that if you're a group, you go up as a group. So when we said we was a group and them said, sing something for it, we sing, man. Everybody stop and listen, man. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me. Yeah, man, I was sing down the place, man. Got our visa. First show in New York. Super excited. And yeah. Nobody couldn't tell me, we're boss now.
Were you guys, so before you got to New York now, did you guys have any songs? And were these original songs or there were more covers at this time here?
We were just singing covers. When we came back, we did a song. We did a song called Party. At the time, Madanjo was one of them at the time. One of them artists that were around the place at the time. Father, forgive me, not complain, but sometimes this is. You remember Madanjo? We did
Of course.
We did a song called Party, and like me say, when we do these things, you can't tell us we're not boss. Nowhere near boss.
Mhm.
but the highlight of that time for us was hearing ourselves on the radio, which was we're just doing jingles for Jerry D. And just to hear
Okay.
Jerry D play the jingles, man. Oh my God. Again, you couldn't tell us how we're a bus,
Mhm.
but we never know in near bus.
This is all these crazy stuff. So now, because remember, so this time Harry Toddler was huge already, as
Yeah,
Steer
man.
them when you guys were just trying to get your.
Toddler was huge then. And I want to tell you one of the inspiration for me wanting to be a group was Scare Them. You know, my brother had,
Mm.
you know, huge success in a group. I was like, yo, could I do it? Can do it too. I remember one time I said to Ellis, yo, I'm singing a one to Toddler, brother. Which part are you giving? You know? And then I remember the first time I started with them, Ellie was the one who ensured everything all right and everything. So again, that was more motivation for me wanting to be a part of the music. I remember
Mhm.
that one trip we went to Costa Rica. It was the time I Sean Paul no bus yet. And personally for me, that was the night I knew that Sean Paul was going to be huge because of
Okay.
the impact that he had on stage. I remember, Scare Them. This is a Scare Them show, and he was a part of it. And the
Mhm.
impact that Sean Paul had on stage, and all the fans then behave afterwards, you think that Sean was you know, what he is today. So that was an awesome experience, and that just added to me wanting to be an artist. So move forward now, being in voicemail, that was everything for me. It was like no a part of the music.
Definitely. And when did you connect? When did the group connect with Arif Cooper?
All right, so the first sad thing for voicemail was when both of our vocalists leave the group. I wasn't the lead singer. I was just one of the singers. Leon was the lead singer. He's the one who is from England, but
Mm.
he's born in England and he comes, live out here for a while. Anyway, he went back home and Robert went to, look for his family in the States and decided to stay. So it was just me, Kevin, and O'Neill. No, O'Neill wanted to have two more. Wanted us to audition for two more people for the group, and we were like, no,
Mhm.
don't want to do that because all of the time on sweat and rehearsal or putting in, it's like we have to start over again and maybe wait. And the three we can do it, man. This was the debate, and it was we argue for days. And I made a promise to them. I made a promise. I said, yo, just give me a year. Give me a year. I'll be the lead singer. And if nothing happened within 6 months, then you can audition. That's what we said to O'Neill. And O'Neill said, all right, man, I'll give this 3 months. We never even get the 6. All right, cool. My task was, all right, I have 3 months to prove to O'Neill that me, man, Kevin can do this. And we even joke about it. I say, yo, more money for we. you know?
Yeah.
I got a keyboard from a friend of mine, and I just started practicing cards,
Mhm.
first, third, fifth, and that's when I start to doing harmonies. That's one of my favorite things where music is concerned. I was like, all right, man, I gotta learn to do harmonies so I can arrange to the group. So I just
Mhm.
practice cards for weeks, just practice cards and sing and till it becomes second nature for me. The first person who recorded us was Arif Cooper.
Mhm.
Um, I never really wanna let you go, but I guess that's just life, just who left to go. I never really out the door, but I guess that's how the story goes. I never know some people could be so cold. They think them a Bollywood. That was the first song. It's been a while. And after Arif done mix it and everything, man, only hear that, I said, always sound on the I said, Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I remember we used to have 5-part harmonies. I mean, that the
Mhm.
sound, even though we'll still sing the 3-part harmonies like the first, third, and fifth, and then the octave down and the octave up, the musical terms. So it would be it sound full and nice. So only always I said the sound now got there. And we always I said, but we might just need to create the sound. Maybe this sound bust way. So said, so done. So that was the first song we did, and then we link up with Tony Kelly. That was the first song we did as the three of us. Backtrack a little bit. When we was at Grafton Studio, we met Danny Champagne. Danny Champagne heard us, love how we sound, and decided to say, all right, I'm going to do some music with you. We're going to be the first big R&B group from Jamaica. So we did a song.
Okay, so you guys set out to be, it wasn't reggae you guys wanted to sing at first. It was an R&B group out of Jamaica is what the intention was.
That's right. But then Mikey Bennett said something to us one day at the studio, and I carry this with me every day. I think it's something that we all needed to hear. Mikey said, listen to me, man. You guys are Jamaican. You need to start singing some reggae. Yeah? If you're not singing any reggae, we're getting that young. Full stop. So anyway, we went ahead and we started doing some work with Danny. We did a song called Remedy. We did a whole photo shoot. I tell him, say, real R&B stuff, I tell myself, say, I get this. You know what I mean? Danny Champagne believe in it. And of course it never worked. We did a whole package with those CD, cover, and everything. It was just amazing. So move back forward now, and Danny did end up, start traveling and doing other stuff. So that's how we end up. When Leon and Robert leave now, me, Kevin, and Onyé say, all right, well, we need to do this, And it was so crazy because Onyé was like, yo, the sound, it's not going to sound the same. And I say, yo, if it don't work, bro, just forget it. But I don't personally feel like we need anybody else. I just think the three of us can do it, and the three of us should do it. So we did the song with Arif. He liked it so far. I'm still never convinced. Then we link up with Tony Kelly. We link up back with Tony Kelly, I should say, because when it was 5 of us, we did link up with Tony Kelly through Danny Champagne. And we did a song called Buyout.
Okay.
Work it out, I mean. We can work it out, even when the beach is blowing and the rain is pouring. You know what I mean? And the Buyout rhythm, and that's what the song name, Buyout. So we link up back with Tony now at Big Yard Studio. And we and him and Dele did a song called Said She Wants It Harder Every Day. Big up Dele Ranx. For me personally, you have some real A&R in a dancehall when I get enough credit, Dele Ranx being one of them, Goofy being one of them, Bounty Killer being one of them. There's so much great A&Rs in dancehall who really know talent. So when Dele did that song, and we do our next song on the rhythm named Bounce Hard. Girl, you are bounce hard. Popular shit, me girl. I could take me for you, but that's when A was invented. Because we just in the studio go, A, and Tony recorded. We're like, Tony, ready now? I say, ready, man, sing. And him just put A, pa, 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 pa. That was it. And Tony said, every song that you're doing, make sure me hear that before.
So the genius Tony Kelly is the one that, you said it randomly, but he was the one that solidified and said, listen, this is your signature sound. We need to hear this every time you sing.
Every time you hear you sing, make sure me hear it. That was it. So after we do that now, I said, O'Neill, always so. I said, all right, we can do it. And it was just full 100 from then, man. Full 100. Link up back with Danny now. Danny back in a Jamaica, and we met back the link. So I was up by Danny house one day and him say I'm gonna put a student in the house. I'm say, all right, awesome. So, you know, normally go by a daytime and studio set up and one day him have a book on the studio, the computer stand, and I take it up. And I said, Danny, but I will write them poem here. I say, him write them. And it was away. I said, yeah. I say, yeah, man. So anyway, I put some melody around one of the poems, and Danny was so impressed. He was like, you can do that? I say, yeah, music is poetry. You know what I mean? It's just words with melody. That's what I said to him. And I said, man, what more book, you know? Then take out a case with bigger book. And I said, big poems them here, you know. And he got this brilliant idea. I said, listen, you know what? I can make you guys do a song with Bogle. What do you think about that? And I said, Daddy, if that's your vision or that's your vision. So I said, no, man, I'm serious, man. I never took him serious, but he was very serious. I said, all right, cool. Me I run to the vibe. So I said to him, I said, but Danny, we can't do a dance song with Bogle and he's not here, you know. The minor. Danny got this idea from just me just putting melodies to a poem, you know. Anyway, to this him used to par this dude named Too Tall. So him said, Too Tall, go down my roses and go for Bogle. Bogle come out the yard. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You see that individual named Gerald Levy, aka Bogle, aka Mr. Wacky. Glad the day we meet that man, I swear to you. The man is just pure joy and fun, man. The man just a talk and we just a laugh, just a laugh. Deli come in on the picture now and I said, man, but Bogle, I said some things, so I just draw the book and just write down some things what I'm saying. Just I write down. I wasn't really writing a song. Just a sketch on the book, so to speak. And then they say, oh, I go down to the studio, you know. So Bogle said, when I record it here, I said, no, I go down a big yard. Remember, I don't have a song. I just write down some stuff that Bogle said. After I get them the place to run them, couldn't run it. I coop them up. I'm just a talk. Go by a big yard. I say, all right. Oh, we are going to do this now. Then they get the rhythm bill. Christopher Burst did the rhythm. And with the big yard now, and just going to the studio and the rhythm drop, and I go, bust the place. Bust the place. Everybody wouldn't just bust the place. Remember, that wasn't a dance, you know. But the energy in the studio was so high and the joy and everybody was just happy. Bogle in the studio, you know, man. So we're happy like a lark. So I just say bust the place, everybody wouldn't just bust the place. All right, some of them. So we start call out some of the dance and Bogle do now. Remember, this is my first time doing a dance song, you know.
But even because you came in as a singer, so then now you're almost DJing, singing in this song here now.
And it was new for me. I talk, so to speak. So we never have a hook. But because Bogle, I said jiggy, 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 I just said, as it's a jiggy time again. Somewhere, somehow, the singing did half in the night. I said, that me, you know. So when you listen back with the time, you can't hear, we just sound like some little kids, yo. Bust the place. Everybody, they just bust the place. All right, some of them. Walk with the box. What? So all the song done, and then Damien said, all right, Bogle can't go in on it. Bogle just go in there, go talk, and we just make the recording run. In talk, man. After I get them the place to run, them could run it. This and that, and then Damian Ballers, man, and Nigel Ballers was the engineer at Big Yard at the time, and I tell you, when them done edit up the things that were Bogle saying, EB come and mix that song, man. And Bogle and Danny said, all right, Asylum. Pretty Boy Friday used to host a Sunday thing there, and every Sunday that was the the song, the anthem song, and the song run away. And this is a song that I never took serious, meaning I was just having fun. I mean, going out with that,
So you were
what's the place? Because I never know that Danny was this serious, but he was so serious.
So to you, this was just another one of the songs that you guys recorded. Okay, we'll just move on to something else. It was never
It wasn't
that serious to you at this time.
No, for me it was, all right, Danny have an idea, I got execute it. And we did that. We just have executed it so well. When we made it by Christopher Birch, we lyried him, and Nigel was a part of that production as well. And then EB mixed the rhythm. Like, what? Earl Brown a mix? Fight for Vice, man? Like, if people know who Earl Brown is. Not knowing that guys creating history right here,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And the song just blew up.
When did you guys knew that, okay, this song is really taking off now? Because you recorded for RF, you did some stuff. It was okay, cool, but there wasn't no real flame behind it. You even recorded with Tony Kelly, Deli Ranx song, but there wasn't no real flame. So how did you know this one here caught? And we're talking about Jiggy Time, Weddy Time.
Yeah.
When did you know?
Well,
got something.
The songs them with Arif and Tony, this is when we start getting radio play now. So we're feeling good. I said, all right, we are fully artists now. Nobody can tell us no music I play. We have music song on radio now and all these things. Or I get a little school show them and all of this. It was nice. But then when we turn on, every twist we turn, we keep you in ready jiggy bed. I said, but voila, this look like it's a good bus. So it was just over the moon. We were super elated, man.
Mm-hmm.
One day, I think it was with the Weddy. I mean, I remember who said to me, say, yo, it's nice, but no, vice me, I want it one day, man. I took it personal. I took it very personal. Never show it or anything, When I say I take it personal, I said, want it what? So want me to? Say she wanted it, but that me start call out song. That me I said to myself, and I said, oh, so because it not big like Reddit, all right, watch me out. Back at Danny Champagne again. I demo down a song called Ladies, if you're ready to party, show your hands, let me know. Just for Danny ear it, but everything that come to me, 15 in the morning, he's going, all right, let it go. I said, Danny, come listen this.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, come listen it. And I said, what, this song good, man. All right, I'm going to finish it. Everybody is powered up now, Deli, and I remember after we reached halfway in the song, Deli say, yo, me want to sing the chorus. And Daniel said, no, man, the chorus good as is, man. Just write. We could just write the rest of it. And all right. So all in my head, we just I got finished, do the demo, and then record it.
Mm-hmm.
No. Daniel said, this good. We said, what?
Mm-hmm.
But Daniel had the demo this, him said, this good. Call back the magician again. EB come in and mix it. It
gone.
Not I want it one day anymore.
Because I know the first song, because this is now, you guys did a video for the first one, Jiggy Time, Weddy Time. Was this when you guys had linked with J Will, or this wasn't J Will yet, you guys?
No, this was, Weddy Time was Nadia Rose. At the time, Nadia Rose was one of the art directors of them.
Mm-hmm. Remember, when it comes to directors, there was Nadia Rose, Ras Casa, J Will, and I think there was one, Stereo Belly was the next one too, and there might have been one other person. Those were the people really running it.
Ras Casa was the elite director at them time. When Ras Casa delete video song for you, man, was a big deal. But J Will, I think a big yard with me, J Will, I think he may just come Jamaica, make we know him used to work with, with MTV, and him just show some stuff, and Only say, yeah, man, we're gonna make him shoot Ready to Party, and we met Danny, and Danny say, yeah, no problem. So the first video that J Will did with us was Ready to Party.
was ready to party. Okay, well, I'm going to keep that in mind before I sing there, because
Yeah.
with these two videos that you recorded, okay, the first one had in you, Deli, and Bogle. Bogle
Yeah.
was in this video here and everything. All these dancers and stuff that you guys had in the video, was Ding Dong in that first video too?
Let me give the history with Ding now.
Mhm.
Yo, people always say to me, say, yo, you know, me love the relationship with you and Ding Dong.
Mhm.
Say Ding a family, man. That's the bro, yo. Mad Michelle introduced me to Ding Dong Run by Art of Vision used to keep an event. I don't remember anything. But that before them set up now. And Michelle said, yo, you know more introduce you to a dancer, Craig. Body know him name Ding Dong. Say, yeah, man. Being the people person that I am, I said to him, I said, yo, I go on my gym. I said, yo, you know, I shoot with the time video. I'm gonna tip a lay for forward, you know. I said, yeah, man, I'm gonna do that, man. Boom.
Mhm.
Ding ding forward at the shoot. Him never there at the roses. Him never there at the day scene. Him forward at the night. When we there, when we go, we go matches lane and down at Tipali there. So them time they pass out like fire.
Crazy.
The plaza right beside where Flash used to set up. Plaza right. That's where we shoot it. And Craig Jed and me used to play basketball. Craig Jed used to be the top dancer in Jamaica.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because them time they did have with the club name of a sovereign. That club there. Craig Jed was one of the big dancers at the time. So me and Craig Jed became friends at I meet him at YMCA basketball because you know full run basketball. So when me and him used to start play ball out of Kansas Spring Road, and every day me used to run go to rehearsal. I say every day you run go on a rehearsal. I would say to him, I say, well, one day it like a pay off. Craig Jed and Ding Dong became our dancers. So everywhere where I go, it was that was the thing, because at the time, Voicemail was the only group that was doing that. You know what I mean? Because remember me I said to you, you know, say we are think about singing R&B, and when back them time them man a sing and a dance. Some did believe in that. Till Kevin them used to laugh off at me when we say, yo, we need to put the package together, because one of my nickname in the group used to be Package. I say every minute you need package. I say, yeah, dog, we have to sing and dance. And the Universal said, watch this. See that? Our first hit song, second hit song was a dance song. First, third, fifth. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. First 5 songs. As in, from the first one hit, second one hit, it was dance song. Yeah, so
And this Fantasy was hot.
trust me, man. So with the ready to party now, we said to Ding Dong, say, so this how the relationship between me and Ding good now. You know? Say, yo, me have an idea, you know, bro. You know what? More I say something in the intro. Them can't turn off nothing. I must say, you sure? I say, yeah, man. So Ding was in the intro. You know what I mean? I'm ready to party. So where the time, that is when we got introduced to Ding the day before we did the shoot. And it became a part of the group where as I said, him and Cricket used to be the dance. Voice used to be the dancers for Voice Me. Them used to be the dancers for Voice Me. That was it. So
because again, with Ready to Party, this had another slew of dancers in it. I'm talking Ice. No, Bogle wasn't in this one.
No.
His voice was in it, but he wasn't actually in the music video.
No.
In the video was you guys, Deli Ranx, Ding Dong, I think Ice.
Yeah, but Ice was
black dancers were in it.
Ice was in there, man. Sometime when we look back to how everything created where the dance is concerned, it's a joy when we can't even put into words, because we're having so much fun, and we were allowed to be creative. You know what I mean? Daddy allowed us to be creative, you know, because with just me putting melodies around some words, it was very impressed. And him trust me to the point where, all right, I don't know what I do. I allow you guys to be creative. And I appreciate that. Even today with Frankie, one of the magic for me with Frankie allow me to be creative.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes as a producer and as an artist, sometimes we have two different vision, you know. It's amazing when both parties have the same vision. Magic. We know that. But if for me personally, I love when producers produce. I love that. Tell me what to sing. Yeah. You know, but I still want you to hear me though, because as much as you're producing me, I still might have suppose me do it this way. And I'm a creative. My head constantly is like a wheel, always creating. So I really appreciate that. Another producer along my journey was Dan and Jam 2. No, I used to be around Dan, and then I never started to record for Dan. One day Jam 2 said to me, yo, link me down at the studio. I'm going to link him down at the studio. And he must say, yo, my brother have a song, Elephant, and would I love to sing some harmony. I'm say, yeah, man, no problem. Where them hate you for any me go. You know? So I did the harmonies for that. And Ellie was so impressed. He was like, yo, are you really doing me? Say, yeah. So Ellie usually just call me and I say, yo, I have that song here, you know, waiting, great, you know, we just sing some harmonies. So Jam 2 again. Jam 2 allow me to be creative. Me and Jam 2 record some amazing music. And he was really a fan of me singing. Cartel as well. I remember one day Cartel said to me, say, him have a hook. Would I love me sing it? Jam 2 really set it up. No one the boy, them man, them think I play thing. Them know me serious when them see them head decapitating me. Go with betting, me get away car with. You know, the war get better than them, So I got my opportunity now to record for Dan. And I'm gonna say, yes, man, I record for Dan now. First song I record with Dan. It just dance and do as you feel like. Let's go. A part of that magic production was me and Cool Face. Me and Cool Face had a really awesome time writing. You know, a lot of people don't know. Cool Face write a lot of hit songs in dancehall. You know, it's just that we who, as I said, sometimes being humble is overrated, because where I'm at right now, it's okay to share your glory, so to speak.
For sure.
You know, if you do great things in a earth, talk about it. My friends of
It's
mine,
not boasting, it's just documenting it.
that's a way to put it. You know, so that's where I'm at right now. You know, I never have a problem sharing, but it's just that I'm not the one to say, yo, I talk about, yo, me do this, yo, ever yet. I don't mean that. That's not my personality, you know, but, you know, we're having a conversation now on the podcast, and like you did say to me yesterday, you know, it's okay to talk about what you have done. So that's why we're here now. So I said to you, when the link with Dan now and we recorded that song was doing extremely well. You know, and then the sad thing where we lost Bogle, you know, bring another dent in our heart, and we have said Jano Star, another hit in the culture, and Ding came up with an idea to call Wacky used to Willie Bungs and dip, fling him coat and dip. You get what I say? So him tell him I think I don't remember if it's Cool Face or Dan him call, but Ding had the idea to do a dance called Wacky Dip. But we want to do it. Because remember, Ding was vice male dancer, so you know they want him artists them do it. So when Dan them call about it, I was like, but Dan it go, but that song you go kill the one who have no and go and good and stuff and Cool Face and But Dan really said it to me, say, no man, nah go kill it. If you ask me, you guys might just have 2 hit songs. And that is exactly what happened. So go by the studio and put it together, and that was just all magic. All magic.
And this was now the first time that you guys really visuals. Now this is the first time you guys really introduced 2 videos into one. This was the
Yeah.
Just Dance and Wacky Dip was 2.
That's right.
2
That's right.
And
So
this is where J Will came in.
Yeah, J Will came back in the picture here, and we not even have no budget like that. Because what a lot of people don't understand, you can have hit songs in this business and not making a dollar, We weren't making any money. We weren't making no money. We do a little thing, man, but we never make no money.
So it was more promotional stuff that you guys were on. You guys were just trying to make the impact now after having the hits?
No, well, we had the wedding time, ready to party, and now we're about to have. This is where we start making money. John Kuno is where we start making the money now. So everything that with all the hits came right to the forefront. Because that's how it is, You might have 3, 4 hit songs now and not making any money, and the 5th hit song, just, all right, never make no money now? All right, come now. You get me?
Yeah.
But that whole video, that whole journey, start working with Dan now is just add to everything else that we have done. I think this was the key ingredient, because at the time Dan was doing extremely well. His production and everything was just on point. It was doing extremely well. So with J, when we link up back with J, we'll know we just bouncing ideas, and I think we jokingly say, yo, we could go in at the gully. And I say, yo, that could be a vibe, And we did that, and it was a vibe. It was very historic, if you ask me. Because today, when we travel the world, John Kuno, not just Wacky Dip, but John Kuno took us to Japan for the first time. And everything else was just history. We became the first dancehall group to go gold in Japan twice. Not one time. And with a company who sells movie, but the owner is all billionaire, just fall in love with our music, how it make him feel. This is what this Japanese said to us. He said, our music can feel so young. So the man created a music company just for us. Him just a test the road. And it worked.
And what label was that there?
Pony Cannon. They're not into music anymore because they retire, give the company to him kids them, and them kids them just want to stay in the movies. So the musical side, which is Pony Cannon, that was scrap. It was scrap. But the point what I'm making is we still create history. You know what I'm saying? So John Kuno came into play, and then the video came into play, and it, oh my God. If you should watch voicemail videos from the wedding time to the ready to party to the Wacky Dip, Just Dance, them come right up. You will see all of the greats them who is doing well now, who not live here doing well, overseas doing well. You know what I mean? And one of the joy for me is just knowing that we created a part, a niche in the culture where people can always go back and check it. The history is there. You get me? The history is there.
You guys were part of the greatest dancing part of dancehall. When it comes to you, if 50 years passes from now, 100 years, and we're doing some research and looking like, okay, who are some of these people around when the wickedest dancing time?
Yeah, feel good. We'll call it feel good music. Yeah, we're the fun factor. The voicemail, the ding, and all. We're the fun factors of dancehall. from voicemail to Ding Dong to Lolly, RDX, Chiching, Elephant. Can't forget Elephant, guys. Elephant and as the daddy of the fun factors. But like I said, what was magic for me is that I got a chance to sing. My dance song wasn't when you listen to a voicemail dance song, it's not just we're telling you what to do. It's music, it's melodies, you just have to sing. And if you don't want to sing, you just dance. If you don't want to dance, you just sing. But I always want to inject. When I see that, well, Uncle Mikey did say if we don't sing some reggae, I got dead from you. Well, we definitely doing some reggae now. you know?
And you guys are doing all of these hype songs and stuff. So even with Danny Champagne, were you guys signed to that label, or you guys were just doing work
We
with you,
were
and
just
then you guys move over?
we were just working together.
Mhm.
We're just working. Same thing with Tony Kelly and Dan Corleon, we're just working, doing some good work.
And who was you guys' management in the early times here now?
Funny enough, we have never had a manager. O'Neill was okay. So O'Neill knock was business. O'Neill love business. Love it.
Mhm.
So we would all sit down and we'd come up with business strategies and plan and what we want to do. And because voicemail is a business, that's the first thing. When we start making money, that is what it was. Well, that's what it is. I should say.
Mhm.
And Oni was just breaking it down where, all right, so this is a business. All right. Voicemail pays me this, voicemail pay you this, voicemail pay you this. That's how we structured it. You get me? So Oni was the one who handled all the business. We had Headline doing the bookings, Solid doing the bookings. It wasn't exclusive to not one booking agency, but we have great relationship. Because like I said to you, our key thing was building great relationship up to this day. So people who was just a small individual at a particular position, we created relationship with them because we think about tomorrow. So, all right, this person can come run this. That happened a lot in this business. Won't say weird, but a lot. So one of the things that sustained voicemail over the years is the great relationship that we have, built and still building. So O'Neill was the one who handled the business where management is concerned. But we have a
Okay,
system.
so you guys didn't have like a outside management firm or team or anything
No,
outside
no,
of voicemail.
no, we did everything. Like I said, we put the public. We said, all right, this is going to be for the publicists.
Mhm.
Everything was structured. Everything we did that.
Very
But
hands on.
one of the magical thing, because you cannot do it alone. You see, a lot of people feel like, all right, as a group, some people would say, yo, you can't manage yourself. We all know we need help. We really can't manage ourselves, to be very honest. But what was very unique about voicemail was three of us. So when O'Neill have a business idea, it was the three of us, and we all had input in it. And we find the best ways. All right, we'll do this. And we say, all right, we're going to do this. We created and structures account. So, all right, whenever we do show, 20% go into this account, and that will take care of PR, videos, traveling, all of that. As like I said to you, it's a business. So that's how we treated it. That's how we still structure stuff.
Mhm.
You know?
The fact that O'Neill was so far in advance in his thinking to know that, okay, he loved business, but I guess he was doing other business before, but he just took that same thing and applied it to the
Yeah,
music
man, the same
business.
principle. But like remember I said to you before him coming out of the group, him did not focus on him business. His business
Mhm.
was buy and sell. So if you want a fridge, a washing machine, whatever, you place your order, him go up, buy it, ship it. That was his business. And it was ridiculously successful. So I really love music. So O'Neill had a chance to do both. do music and business, the two things I really love.
At the same time.
Yeah.
That's
And
wild.
I get to do the things that I love. I get to sing and I get to dance because I love to dance.
So everybody gets their own satisfaction out of the group. You know what I mean? There's
Yes.
a businessman, there's a singer, the writer, whatever Kevin is
And
bringing to the table and doing. Everybody gets something.
Kevin was the one now where, because Kevin was into modeling. Kevin is a cricketer. So him get to the two other things that we love, which is music and get to put on the clothes and just model on the stage, you know? So we all got to do what we love.
True. Talking about on the stage, we're going to go jump back to move forward. I remember watching a video one time where you guys were at Stone Love's, I think it was Stone Love's 32nd anniversary, where you guys came out first and then you guys called out Bogle and Ding Dong and another dancer came out on stage too.
Cricket. Jiggy time on yeah, time again. And we were so so excited. So excited. We're all on stage, the whole of it, one time. Voicemail, Ding Dong, Cricket, Bogle. Boys, was there as well. It was amazing. So that same joy is what we have today when we're on stage. Because we're representing not just for Bogle, represent for O'Neill. As long as we do music, we keep that joy and that fun factor blazing. So that's why we have this thing called Back to the Fun, BTTF. Not saying people still not saying that we're not having fun in dancehall, but what we represent, we are part of the fun factors of dancehall. So we can only represent what we know. And don't get it twisted, we sing some amazing reggae music.
We're going to hold on. We're going to get there just now. I have two more songs or even two more questions before we get to the reggae. Don't worry, we're going to get there. Because you said, okay, now you linked with Don and you're working with Don. Another song you had put out with Don was Let's Dance and Bring Your Body Come. And that had visuals also too.
Yeah, man, that was J Will again. So at this point now, we're done doing some work. So we did Dancing Fever, and we did High Altitude. Everybody needs it. And when that rhythm dropped, when Dan played that rhythm, I said, no man, I have to go for the girl them for that one. Well, Oni said it, yo, I rhythm, I have to go for the girl them. Yeah, man. That was, and the funny thing about it, that song was written on the plane to Japan. And one of those, oh God, little bag them, they use if you need to trope or whatever. I remember writing the chorus on that. Come, stepping your body, come, come, stepping your body, come. I only have the punchline. And I remember when we reached out the hotel, I said, yo, tell me what you think about this. Someone tell them. That was just joking. We're just joking around with that. Someone tell them. And he said, could I use that as the intro? I said, all right, well, you're a dancer. That was okay with it. We come back to Jamaica and recorded that, and I think that was our first, as we say in Jamaica, girl song or video, and it was a big vibe. It was really a big vibe, and we tied it with
Let's Dance.
Let's Dance, yeah.
That was big there too.
Yes, man. I think, and I know Jay will would agree. When Jay will work with Voicemail, him get a chance to be creative in a way where most of the stuff them where dancing is concerned, I think is Jay will experiment with, and it worked. It definitely worked. We were sharing the idea with the whole male, because at the time we did have what we use again. It was like an envelope. We did have some chain, some voicemail chain that looked like an envelope. And we wanted to create our own YouTube. That's how the whole concept worked. the woman them online, you know.
That was the one where the police pulled over the two
Yeah,
man them, and
man.
as soon as they
Yeah,
turned it up,
man.
he started to dance. Yes, man.
J-Will, man. that was definitely a brilliant idea.
Mhm. And this one here, this other one here, is where you stepped out of. You were still linked with Dan, but then now you guys linked up with ZJ Chrome. But this is where another dancer came into the fold. This is Overmars when you guys did the song
Okay.
No
No behavior.
Behavior. Mm-hmm.
This is when we start collaborate now with Steve with the Genius. Because that song was produced by Chrome. Steve was the one who built the rhythm. Them
Okay.
time I know Steve hot. Yeah, man. Them time I know Steve hot. Started doing some music with Steven, you know. I remember Bembe. Oh my God, so much music.
Gotcha.
So much music. Steven knows him never get a better name, the Genius. Because what he was doing at that time, at that young age. What? Dude,
Crazy. Mhm.
it was really mind blowing. So that's when, start working with Chrome now, did No Behavior. That was another hit, Share the idea with Over Mars, and him is one of the talent them where I was looking to see do more, but I guess life have its own plans for him, But yeah, that was another.
Whatever happened? Whatever happened to Overmars? Because one day
And
to me,
I
he just
don't
disappeared.
know.
One.
I think I don't know if I don't think he's living in Jamaica though. I honestly don't know. But
Mhm.
another super talented
Yes, man.
youth, man. But
Mhm.
like I said, like a life have them own, have a different plan for him. I hope all is well and I hope he's doing good.
For sure. Because this time in you guys' career, you guys are shelling songs and visuals. And remember, at this time here, visual to do music videos was not cheap. At this time
No,
here,
it
you know,
wasn't.
boss.
But like I said to you, like I said, O'Neill, we put a thing together where we were getting shows now, so we had the chance to save.
Mhm.
So the voicemail account had enough funds to execute whatever plans we have. So if we say, all right, we're gonna shoot this. Because when we did get crazy, I would say, yo, I have to video this. I go to Jerry and Jerry say, I said, Janos, and he said, all right, I got put two songs. So that's how we end up. Get on the dance floor. We'll add that to the video. But Jay will had the idea of, just mimicking the whole Scarface cover vibe. I was like, yo,
The black
man,
and white, where half of the screen was black, the other half was
yeah,
white.
but the
And you guys
music,
had on O'Neill had on, I think he had on white on the black, and you guys had on black on white. Something
yeah,
in that.
I was in a full white suit. O'Neill was in a full black suit. It, it
Mhm.
was it was it was awesome. It was really, really good. Because like I said, and at this time, doing all these creative things where video is concerned, it wasn't a big deal in dancehall. So
Mhm.
what we was bringing to the table was the visual
Mhm.
and the songs them with substance. It it worked. It worked.
Crazy.
It
There
really
was a
worked.
name that we. You're right. There was a name we brought up earlier. Arif Cooper. This now is, to me, this is when I heard you guys go into your reggae style here now. You know what I mean? This
Mhm.
was on the Guardian Angel, the best days of my life here with Arif Cooper. How did you guys circle back now to now connect back with Arif after you done linked with Jam 2, Don, Champagne, all of these stuff here, but the circle back? How did that happen?
Well, first of all, reggae is my R&B.
Mhm.
Growing up, reggae and dancehall never used to play on the radio as much. You used to have a thing called souls. So all me used to hear is soul. So I was influenced by R&B and gospel. It was just that me used to hear. I guess with listening to all of that music, it created this my sound without me even knowing. All we end up doing the being a part of the Guardian Angel, I was by Grafton. Nikki B is also on the project. Nicholas' song was just so bad.
Mhm.
And the song bad and the rhythm bad and the rhythm are mad. I said, Nicholas, oh, for rhythm this.
Mhm.
And he said, Arif, I said, why? Why if Arif even lock this rhythm off a sing on it? Them time I mean love, yeah, man. We just in love.
Mhm.
Me was in love. First I was talking to at the time, we did us in love. I when me in love, I'm sad. I like to write about how I feel or when I see, I walk on. I stay present, so to speak. Then. That's how I write my music.
Mhm.
I write what I know. I don't really fabricate.
Mhm.
I call Arif. I say, Arif, boy, I don't know if they read me a lot, but listen, I want to be a part of this. I said, no, man, it's not closed yet. So I said, all right, but can I get the rhythm from Nicholas? Him say, yes. Got the rhythm from Nicholas and I went back to Big Yard, right under the almond tree, when there was an almond tree. And I think about how I feel.
Mm.
Just I think about how I feel and then I just start writing this song. Baby, where do I begin? Yeah, what a beautiful mood I'm in. I'm in. See, loving you has really been one of the most beautiful things. Yeah, yeah. Loving, I call you. And these are things when we do.
Hmm.
So it never take me no time. We just alright. Just alright. I call Kevin and I said, dog, go to listen it. I say, yo, I link Irish, you know. The link Irish is same night. Never finish it yet.
Hmm.
And Irish was like, wow, finish it. And play the rhythm, I will just finish it.
Mhm.
And that was it. Irish said to me, no, man. I'm not think gonna understand what I want to create today. This magic.
Hmm.
I will get a next rhythm from him 2 days after because I remember writing Grow Old. We writing Grow Old while Garden Angel never come out yet. Anyway, right this time, I think it was the Ballers. I think when the Ballers them did a hangout. I'm trying to remember which part we did there. We just have a conversation and the concept came to mind and right, Grow Old. You know, but Guardian Angel, I was in love.
You could hear that song it doesn't sound like a song. It sounds almost like you're speaking to somebody. You understand? Like you wrote a
And
letter to your girlfriend or whatever it is.
that is exactly what I was doing.
Mhm.
And it's still one of the many songs that we have written that, I'm very proud of. Really, really love that song. Really, really love that song.
No,
And like I
big
said to you,
song it was for both of you guys.
reggae was my R&B. You know, when I get a chance to record for Christopher Birch, and we did um what's the name of it? Forget. On the Crybaby. Call you just say what's up. Couldn't hear a word cause the phone's waking up. And in the back of your I buried some track. Thought I could live it up. You listen to me. Colin Hines always said to me, voicemail, I am not stopping. You guys need to do a reggae concert. But truth, truth be told, we always want to do a reggae album. We haven't done it, and we definitely going to do it. You know, me and Kevin been talking about it for a couple of years. Well, no, we just want to do it right. I don't want it to be, all right, we just want to do it right. Just like when we do any project, we want to do it right. You get me?
Always
But
comes down to timing.
yeah, man. So that 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 moment for us was just everything. People realize now, say, all right, Vice may not just dance, they also sing.
Mm-hmm.
you know. So it was a good feeling, still a great feeling.
Definitely, because even who was on the rhythm? Enough Elaine TOK, all of them were on the rhythm at that guardian angel, that
Yeah,
rhythm there. Because this is when
Tommy Payne, Wayne Marshall, that
mm,
was a hit project. And that is what
mm-mm,
that for me personally as an artist who have been doing this for a little while, I really miss that in our music. And I understand evolution is a must. Evolution is necessary. I don't believe in bring back this, bring back that. I believe in fusing
mm,
because I know that in order to move forward, you have to go back. I know that. That's just my personal opinion. So
mm-hmm,
just like how when I come into the music industry, I go back in order to move forward. I take from this and create this, give me ideas. All right, I'd like to create a vibe like this. Third World is my favorite band.
okay.
And I always want to write a song like, now that we found love, what are we gonna do? You know what I did? I was on my way to see Conroy that day and that song was playing. And I was like, yo, we need to write a song like this. That's all me staying almost. We have a thing named, yo, but wish me didn't even write a line in that song. Yeah. Some real classic when I will listen to more time. When I listen to some Dennis Brown, I say, oh, I could write a line in that song, yeah, man. Some Berries, some Gregory, some Wayne. Listen to me, man. Some young ladies I say, yo, I want to write a song like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I just say, yo, you know, me I got Bob around that. And I came up with a song called Dance Night Away. And I was just doing it for fun. For fun.
Yeah.
Because I want to create a song like one of my favorite Third World songs.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I brought that idea to Conrad, I said, Dog, how you made this? And I said, yo, you have to ask Third World that at them. But did I listen?
Hmm.
And then and then and then I remember having a conversation. Like we just in our debate and people are talking about where work and where not work. And I said, yo, listen, one thing me learning on music and music, you know. Good music is good music. It don't matter which part of the corner of the earth you come from. I see voicemail in Japan. I listen to some Japanese artists are sing reggae. I don't understand one thing that them saying, but it sounds so good. And it's vice versa with us. When you in front of thousands of people who don't speak English, who is singing your song, which is English, that's beyond what you can comprehend. So that only tell us say music is the ultimate language. So it don't matter, music and music. That is what made it say music and music. And they must say, yo, well, we don't know Jamaica will take this. But say, honestly, bro, I'm not doing this for Jamaica. I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
music. If Jamaica so happen to like it, that's awesome. Because I'm a Jamaican, I have some belief.
Mm-hmm.
That song, Dance Your Night Away, voicemail tour Paris for 1 month. I got some place in France. Me not even know exist. Colder than ice itself. The
Mm-hmm.
same song where them say would work in Jamaica. So me just say that to say, just do music. Do it. If you love it, do it.
It's in your heart, it's in your mind, it's in your soul. Just put it out and see where it goes. This world is a big world, you know, boss.
Do it. And what a lot of people don't know, music is about territory. What hot in Jamaica don't mean it hot anywhere else. And what you would
At all.
think all in Jamaica just reach some other places. So you have to just do music. That is what we believe. That's voicemail motto. Yo, just have fun.
Mm.
Just have fun.
Putting out music.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man.
And make it fun. So even this time, you guys are doing enough stuff, visual, hit songs, all of these stuff here, linking with the hottest producers. Was there any time where they started to compare you guys to like a TOK, a
Of
ARP,
course.
or any of those
Of
groups?
course. In everything it's a peer. You know, so if there's two groups, they're going to compare them. You cannot escape it. Not knowing that TOK is one of the group them that we look up to when we are coming to this thing. You know what I mean? Our mindset was just different. You know what I mean? We set rules for ourselves. You know what I mean? When we say woman enough to come between what we're doing, money enough to come between what we're doing, and we have to respect each other. Those are our three mottos. And we stick to it up to this day. Even if Kevin had a problem with me, he's going to wait till the right time to say it. And if I have a problem with him, I get wait till the right time to say it. I respect each other. You know what I mean? It's more than just music. It's a family. It's a family we created. And I remember so we give half our life to this, you know. So when we came up with the idea to we have a thing called the evolution of voicemail. No, this is another thing that I have never talked about. I turned on 3 deals because they just wanted to sign me. When I sell the idea to them about, all right, you're very interested in me, all right, I'll be put me up front, but make my group be a part of it. They didn't want that. Long and short of it, I stay loyal because I wanted to be a part of a group, and I became a part of a group and create history. It's not ego for me. Like I said to you, we have 3 rules. It wasn't about, all right, we can't make the millions over this, I'm gone. No. We created a legacy, and we want to maintain that legacy. So, ever so often, entertainers evolve. So whether them, like Puffy would have said, 1 minute in my piece, the comb, next minute in my puff, next minute he's puff daddy. Yeah. So instead of me goggle, say, all right, yo, don't advise me. And I say, all right, Kevin, here what I gotta do. I gotta strengthen with individual brand. So you can have Craig voicemail, and you get Kevin, but with Kevin B, which is Kevin voicemail. And that's what we did. We approached it different. Yeah. But if it was about, all right, no, we can't get them millions, man, if I go do it myself. Me personally, that wasn't that's not my aim. Because what we have created, as Pablo said, can't rub out. Can't rub out. So here we are in the stage where it is the evolution of voicemail, and we're back to the fun because we're a voicemail. This is Craig voicemail, and Kevin voicemail, which is Kevin B. Yeah? So we have always maintained the respect for what we have created. Because we love and respect it. And sad to say, a lot of artists might not love and respect the music to the point where they would do or sacrifice what they need to make to ensure, say, all right, we maintain this. Because, like I said, what we're doing that, it can't rub out, it's there. You can't erase it from history. I can try, but it won't happen.
I think the smartest thing you guys did was lay down ground rules from the jump. Say no money, no woman, and respect. None of this stuff is gonna come again, because I think a lot of groups, they just went along with the flow, and then when they went into uncharted waters and things started to get rocky, they didn't know how to handle it because they didn't lay any ground rules. Say, listen, this is what we're gonna do right here. And then when they got into the situation, everything just went left.
Because don't get me wrong, you know, we all know that people grow apart, you know, and me and Kevin older now, so we might want different things, but one thing remain though, we want to be successful at what we're doing. You get me? So we understand that people grow apart. Some people can hold it, some people can't. Some people say, yo, my vision different from yours, and I mean, I think it can't coexist. So here I'm gonna go my way, I'm gonna go right. The good thing is we have not reached that mark. You know, and if God forbid it get there, we'll find somewhere to figure it out. But we're not doing this just for ourselves. This is for the fans, and this is for the people them who will make promise to. We don't have to worry about that, man. We're good. You know, we love it that much. We're still here doing what we're supposed to do. We're still here being consistent. Why not have a monster song right now? But we're a monster artist. And some people say it's not about what you did yesterday, it's what you did today. Well, we're still working today. I will never forget yesterday because without yesterday, we wouldn't have today. So they
100%
are going
agree.
to do the thing. They are going to do the things same way.
Crazy. Right now, voicemail on top of the world. They have all the dancing songs. They have all the reggae songs now. So then now you guys are not just a one or two hit wonder. And now you guys don't only just sing dancing songs. You guys are now a bona fide singing group. But this is where, okay, even earlier in your career, I think the first tragedy that hit you guys would have been with Mr. Bogle because
Yeah,
he was with you
it was.
guys and he was the first one. Yeah.
It was. It definitely was. And like I said, I was heavy. You know,
Mhm.
that was really, really heavy because we're all at Weddy that night. You know, and it's just that because we're on the road for the whole day promoting, we decide say, yo, I put up, cause we would be on the road as well. You know, we just say, yo, I put up, so we're going. So we did have a party before and then we, followed on with it and we're never done for the night, but boy, after being at Ready for I say, yo, I'm tired, So we all went in. So that was the first blow for voicemail in terms of, one of the low point.
Mhm. Right there. And then this was the real, this is really where I wouldn't say define the group, but there was before and after. This was the real definitive mark right here. May 2010. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember about that evening or that night there?
Boy, that coming like lights. I mean, for the past, 3 years, I've been sharing my story. I did an album last year, and one of the lead singles from it was a song called Damage.
Mhm.
I've managed to survive being damaged for all these years, pretty much from 1992 when I lost my brother. Never know that I was really suffering from depression and all of that. So sometimes when I was just not in the mood to do anything, I just want to be alone or I talk or not knowing that was depression. COVID came in 2020 and that kind of allowed me to face my demons. One of those demons is I'm not over losing money.
Mhm.
One of my trauma was I used to just wake up in just a bar, just sweating and just crying, and just can't stop. I never know what it was until I really, just look through everything and say, sure, I really not over losing money. And this is what 10 years now. This was in 2020. I was saying that to myself.
Mhm.
I said, boy, I have to just face it, and I think the first part of healing is accepting. I accepted it. I was like, yo, well, I'm not okay. Um,
Mhm.
I need to be okay. Music has been my therapy, and I think music is the reason why I've survived all the trauma that I've been through in my life. So that may you know what is funny? May used to be the worst month for me after losing money. And my son born this year, May the second.
Mhm.
Let me tell you, so the universe have an awesome sense of humor.
Definitely does.
That was a happy time for me personally. I was on the phone with O'Neill when everything was taking place, so it was heavy, 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 heavy on me. Uh, like I said, as I recently started sharing my story, when I say on the phone with me, he was supposed to come and pick me up to meet up with Kevin at Wet Sundays, as we're out of promo. And funny enough, usually, because did have usually him would be by him daughter and him leave from there and go on the road. But for whatever reason, him was at his daughter and then him leave there and go home. Say, yo, him and go home, go relax a bit. So I said, all right. Him say, all right, me pick you up when me leave. I said, cool. So when me look at the time, I said, but honey, I say, I pick me up like 20 minutes past and him not, me not hear from him, which him saying that I can link me. I call him. So I say, yo, are you me just a call, The dog where you there? Me just a leave the house. Me a forward now. And right after that, tragedy is true. struck where, me hear him bawl out, Craig, 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 Craig. And then after me hear bam, bam, the phone just chip out. So me, it's like a blackout, but me not blackout. Cause me I said, no man, this not real. This, me not think me hear what me hear.
Mm-hmm.
So I try call him back a few times and the phone just not ring. So I call Kevin same time and I say, yo, where they forward link me? Look like them are up on Hill. And then when we go around there, we see the police, them put him in the Jeep and flash go up public and say, yo, I say, I go forward and we just flash go with him and police say, what don't have to stay. So Kevin stay at the house and stay by it. Flash go to the hospital and we just bust in the room and I say, dog, fight. After them tell me so I can't stay in there, as of course. So that's still never real to me in terms of when all of that are going, I say, yo, this not real, this not real, this not real, this not real. Everybody start hear what going on. You know the rest of the story. But for me personally, that was the second hardest thing I've ever been through in my life. Second I've ever been through. And it hit different because this is somebody who I converse with every single day for years. Years. So it is very surreal to me personally. Very, very surreal. I was still work through it after 13 years, still working through it. Much better. I don't have the spells like that anymore where I just wake up weird time and just break down. I don't have that spell anymore. I think that is one of the big parts to show me said, a lot of improvement has been in place from accept say, yo, dog, you damage. That's how I end up writing the song Damage. And it was my first single for my debut album, solo album last year, which was entitled Listen to Me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
You see where I think it really hit you even harder than, okay, I had a brethren, he was part of the group and he died or he was killed or something, was the fact that you were on the phone, boss, and I heard all of this. It almost gives you the world's biggest, I can't do anything about this, and I'm hearing this right now, bro. I think
Yeah.
that might have been one of the biggest problems with this whole situation,
Yeah, I did Simone have a show here in Jamaica called Sim Soul Session, and I did that. I think that's where a lot of people really know what I was going through, because most of the time people don't really understand say, us as entertainers, we go through it, a lot of us out here suffer, have mental issues, and we just find ways how to cope,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us as entertainers, I'm sure, and some people feel we're invisible, but we're not. With that.
Because your job is to come out and smile and make everybody else happy and dance and all this, but who turns wrong and make me smile and make me happy? You understand?
Thank God for my kids, bro, because I swear that changed everything. That changed everything. But like I said, I am very proud of myself. I have to say that, because when I realize and face that, bro, you are damaged, I start think about some things, I remember some things, I'm like, damn, I really never get over this.
Mm-hmm.
We really never get over it. And then when we start address it now, and music has always been my therapy still, I love to sing and dance and keep a smile on my face, because that keep me moving, that keep me going. So music has always been my therapy, and I love that. And I learned over the years that, damn, if I never have music, what would happen? What would happen? If I never have the chance to sing and dance and stay happy within my soul, what would have happened? You know,
True.
so I don't take anything for granted, man. And like I said,
Be-
I can tell this to everybody who is having some mental issue because it is a big thing. You know, I did a whole bunch of interviews on it when I was promoting a single damage. And what I can tell you is talk about it. Trust me, talk about it. I never used to. And I learned that most important thing is finding a safe space that you can talk. Not just, oh, me, I got to talk about it. No. Have to be a safe space where you're not judged. People listen to you. I hear you because people, you will tell people things and them not hear you.
Mm-mm.
You see me? And people say artists all the time. I feel like, yo, them all right, man. They have money. What?
Hmm.
Money irrelevant when it comes down to your mental. Irrelevant.
Sometimes money amplifies the problem because you might self-medicate, or people are still bugging you because of money, or how am I going to carry on with my job? Money amplifies the problem at times.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that don't have the money,
Put a band-aid on it, Papa. Don't get me wrong, you know, I appreciate and I am grateful for everything that I am blessed with. I am very, very grateful and I can't even say it enough. But the reality of it is, we're still humans, bro. A human being, man. But everybody feel like an artist is different from nobody. That's why I always try to remain being myself, you know. I don't make me being a superstar stop me from being me. Because then I am in trouble. I am in trouble. I don't want to live in my God complex. Me
You don't want to lose yourself.
I
You don't
don't
want to
want to
lose yourself in the
no.
character that the world sees.
Me want to be able to still can go in the store them, in the supermarket, comfortable, get my things, and I'm going to my kitchen, because my kitchen is another place where it's a safe space. I mean, I love to cook and I love to bake. So I want comfortable going at the supermarket, and I love going to the supermarket. Just, I can't explain it. Just to go and pick up and I want, it's amazing feeling. So all of these little things is therapy for me. I am in a much better place now, Muslim. I can tell you that. Versus when me there a year, 2, 3 and years ago, when me there right now, me a glow, Papa. And like I said, we always stay consistent outside of the world, even if people not see voicemail at Jamaica. We working.
Touring, doing a lot of stuff there. You know what I mean? With the after the whole tragedy with O'Neill took place, how long did it take for you and Kevin to really pick up the pieces and move forward with this whole voicemail as a group now?
Well, like I said to you, we always set goals for ourselves. And as long as we exist doing music, it's dedicated to preserving the life of O'Neill. So we pick up the pieces right after, you know, that year. That year was so hard because, we did some fest, it was intense, it was emotional, and then we leave the tour right after. It was intense, it was emotional, and we continue the journey. We continue the journey, the journey continue. We know how O'Neill is and we know what he would have wanted. And he would have cussed me if we say, yo, I want to know. I better go out there and get it because O'Neill was a street man. Everybody will know voicemail knows, so just look for the Afro man and come through the crowd. That's it. You know what I mean? When me and Kevin were there in O'Neill Road, I ensure the voicemail music is being played. So you can understand why we're missing beyond not just going on the road to play the music, but just wake up on the phone and I wake up and I say, yo, what we do today and where we plan this, that, what we do, yo, this young, we have this idea, yo, do that. And more time we just say, yo, we go Florida, go cool out. Not about music. Just go over the family and we just chill. Over him aunt or we go New York over mom and we just chill. Just take a voicemail time. Or sometimes we just take a week. Re-energize, re-strategize and just come back again. Because like I say, voicemail is a business. And if if entertainers out there not treating their brand like a business, then good luck. Good luck.
100%. Because even at this time, this was one of the first times that I really seen the industry come together. Where you seen like it was a lot of at the vigil. You've seen like Mr. Vegas, Statius, I think Elaine. At the funeral, you seen TOK. You seen so many artists just came together because there wasn't. I can't think of before O'Neill the last time something like that had happened to an artist where now everybody had to come together and faces together and embrace each other through this hard time.
You know what, God, also for me personally, that's when I really know how big voicemail is. Because it wasn't just local. There was vigil from Africa, Australia, Germany, Finland, Belgium. There's cities and countries where we're just sending their love and comfort to us. And we always said the brand is bigger than us. We always used to say that, but it's sad that we have to lose only if we really, really see what we were always saying. See what we know.
Mhm.
Because I tell you, I promise you, man, this industry supported us and still supports us. You know what I mean? Because everybody was like, what? Them youth with us to music to keep you happy and like, what?
Mhm.
It was a shock. And just talking about it now, it is just, it's very surreal. Plans them what we did have. The impact what we did have. I mean, we created some awesome impact, but that impact that we did plan for, man.
Mhm.
But we still got to do it. Still I got to do it. That's why me and Kevin there here, I keep the journey going on. But back to the fun.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But like I said, Muscle, only wouldn't want us to not do what we're doing and continue doing what we're doing. I know we might be disappointed with some of the things them we have done. At the same time, I'm sure he's proud.
Mhm. For sure. Because I know because 2010 was when all of this happened. And about 4 years, I think 2014, you would put out your mixtape, My Evolution, ME.
Yeah, I did that EP. That's the first EP I did with Frankie Music. First project, like full-on project I did with Frankie. This is when we were talking about the evolution of voicemail. You know,
Mhm.
I can do some stuff that I love, and Kevin was going to do some stuff that he loved. So that was the first project, My Evolution, which was extremely well. And the first single from that was a cover called Wave.
Mhm.
And I tell you, man, magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
Because with that project there now, it was more like all of the songs almost were like a reggae old school type of feel, except for one song, which was like a straight R&B type of song, where you
Yeah,
had two versions of that song on it. And this was now where you went totally outside of your box. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Outside the box. Well, that's another side of me or a lot of people don't know yet. You
Mhm.
know, oh man. My friends them, and I have a lot of fans who always ask for that side. The day I did that song with the Marco Car show it, everybody was like, wow, come on, what?
Yes.
When are we getting some more of this?
Mhm.
You know? And the crazy thing is, me and Marco have a song on my album called Enjoy Yourself. And
Mhm.
I remember a fan commented on one of my story and said, oh my God, we've been waiting years for this.
Mm.
That song, when you get a chance, you can check out the project and you will see what I mean. But
Of course. Okay. You finish saying what you're saying, and I will tell you about that project. Continue.
my evolution, as in the acronym was me.
Mhm.
That was me. I write and recorded some songs that's another side of me that a lot of people didn't know. So
Mhm.
that was the concept behind me. So when you hear this type of reggae, you hear that type of reggae, and then you hear like R&B. These are all influenced. Only thing was missing was the dancing, which you don't know already. So
Mhm.
I wanted to do
So you got
something
to
that
show them.
represents.
Because listen to me now. This is now was like almost like a flip of your first project that you put out, where it was mostly reggae, one R&B. This now, listen to me, was basically all R&B with one reggae song, like a total flip.
Yeah. This was, oh man, listen to me. This project, first big up A Style. A
Mhm.
Style alive and well, my bro. This dude believe in an idea that I shared, a concept, and he was like, bro, this sound good. Send me the music, let me hear what's up. And I sent him I think I sent him 4 songs.
Mhm.
And after listening to 2, he's like, ready, let's do this. And him allow me to be creative. And I just link up with some of my producers, Bad Twin, Frankie Music, A Style, and, you know, Corleon. And just I tell them, say, yo, I can do some music. Come on, them listen to me. And that's how I came up with the name of the album. Listen to me. I want you to listen to me. Yeah, I know you always hear me singing and dancing and all that, but I want you to listen to me. Because this album was special to me.
Mhm.
And that's the reason why my first single was Damage.
Mhm.
Because now I'm introducing the more vulnerable side of me. A lot of people don't know. Because I'm older now, so I have way more knowledge. I have way more understanding of myself and how to operate. Just in a earth and a old. So I wanted to share this side of me, the more vulnerable side. So when you listen to the music, you understand. And if I get a chance to sing some songs that I really want, because this album I had over 30 odd songs, and this is what we picked down to. So there's so
Okay.
much music that the world don't hear yet that they will hear. Even if I not me singing, even if I get it right, even if it's other artists end up singing it, but they're going to hear it.
Mhm. No, definitely. That album, again, it just shows the versatility because you always, to me personally, I thought the group was from Uptown. Just from how you guys looked and moved at that point there, I thought,
Mm-hmm.
okay, voicemail is from Uptown. And then when I did the research and looked around and stuff, no, man, these men are from Kingston. But it was
Yeah,
just
man,
how
from
you
get
know
to
how
youth,
to
man.
fuse everything. Yes. But you know how to fuse everything, your look, the way you're singing, the vibe, everything about voicemail had that real polished, almost international feel to it for some ghetto youth.
Yes. As like I said, I have a thing where I always tell people, I say, yo, the only thing Jamaican about me is the something that I'm born here. But my mindset is international. International don't necessarily mean overseas. It's just
Mm-hmm.
for me, this my definition of thinking big. Because them say if you keep a plant in a small pot, you won't really know how big it can get until you take it out and plant it in a bigger space. So our mindset is always international, which its definition of a bigger space. Jamaica for me is where we create. This is the magic. This is the soil. This is necessary. Without Jamaica, we are nothing. That's just my view and opinion. We can go anywhere we want. But to see this beautiful soil that is blessed, Jamaica, you see once you dep on the soil, yeah man, a magic man. Magic.
On the ground.
Yeah man. So international for me is not singing international song over. No, it's thinking big, thinking outside of the small box. Because a lot of us it's just the truth. We just always, I think, small minded, man. We don't think bigger, we don't feel like this can happen or that can happen because we make other people opinion and perception of us
Mhm.
this discourage you from even trying. You see me? All these projects that I'm doing, I wouldn't say I'm trying. I'm just sharing me with the world because the world big. A song might not hit today, but it can hit tomorrow. So if you
It
don't
could
do
hit
it, you
5
won't
years
do
from
it.
now.
Exactly.
Mhm.
If you don't do it, you don't know.
You understand. Craig, I knew going into this conversation, doing the research, looking at stuff you spoke about, even the same Simone Soul session that you brought up. I watched it because again, I wanted to get a real insight of who Craig with a Q was. All right. And I seen it and the way how you brought the story same way, and you're just very open and honest with it, boss. The world is going to really get to see a different version of Craig through the fun times and the hard times after seeing this. You understand?
Love that. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
100%, boss. I knew the funny thing with it, I forgot which interview I did. I did an interview. We put it out on Instagram. I've been following you for years now. And then when I seen you put it out, you liked it. And then you followed me. I said, now is the time to talk to Craig. Right now. I didn't waste no time. I said, listen, I want to talk to Craig right now. And you made it happen with no problem. I got 2 more questions for you before I get you out of this crazy conversation. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Good. All right. Right now, you're sitting inside of a wonderful, beautiful, immaculate studio, Frankie Music. All right.
The
How
great
did you
Frankie
link with?
music.
Of course. How did you link with Frankie Music in the first place and decided that this is going to be Voicemail's home?
You know, we link with Frankie. Yeah, I think we're Frankie been friends for more than 15 years now.
Okay.
And yeah, the first time we did a project with Frankie, and everything, the energy was just right. You just know great souls when you meet them. Me personally, and from the first link, everything was just fully connected. Over the years, Frankie has been there. Frankie share his honest input because he's very honest. In blood, sometimes I tell him, say, dog, we know you want to say yeah, but you can't. So over the years, him learn how to polish his bluntness.
Mhm.
So one of the things we respect and love and appreciate is that him always keep it 100 with it. And we need that. We need people to be honest with us so we can fix whatever need to fix or adjust what need to be adjusted.
Mhm.
One of the unique thing about Frankie music, him allow you to be yourself. And like I said to you, when I work with people who allow me to be me, you get the best of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So from then, we've been friends, musical partner, and he's a huge fan, which is a plus for us. He's a huge fan of not just our music, but us as individual. You know what I mean? So I remember the day when Frankie said, yo, man, I'll create a studio so we're good enough, so we don't have to worry about go this and go this, so we have a space for it. I remember that day when them called and I said, yo, I get the studio and I'm say, yeah. I'm say, yeah, man. And that was it. This year, him decides, say, yo, man, I manage you, So, yo, man, I manage you, cause everybody think me I manage you already. So, I manage them. Sorry, no problem. So, Frankie is officially the first vice mail manager. Like, official. So, it has been home from before the studio created and everything. You know what I mean? And like I said, he's one of them who's kept it 100 with us. But nothing beat us allowing us to create and be ourselves. So big ups to Frankie Music for that. Really love and appreciate him for that more than him know. Trust me.
To me, Frankie is the ghost. Just like yesterday when we're doing sound check and stuff, and I seen him, I said, "Boss, you're one of the most mysterious people I've come across in a long time."
True,
When
man.
it comes to musicians. To me, again, this is just in my mind. One day, Frankie just appeared out of nowhere, and just this silent man where you see him in videos, you see him around, but you just don't know anything about this man. This man is the ghost of dancehall and reggae music, boss. Big up, Frankie.
Trust me, you know much time people come here and I say, yo, I'm gonna say, yeah, Frankie Music, yo, and Frankie, they're right beside who them I talk to you. And I say, yo, me rate him, yo, I want to meet him, man. And brother, I say, yo, you will meet him, man, but him not there, no. Frankie, there, right? Let's start smoking cigarette. Humble soul, man. But you see,
Yeah.
what makes Frankie a genius, him know where man listen for. And him know talent and him know music. That's we don't just call him Frankie music for no reason. Him know music. And one thing with Frankie, him go in our room and him sit and him observe and him listen before you hear him say a thing. Sometimes him don't say nothing. And that is one of the unique magic about Frankie music. And there's so much great things in store, man. So much. Like him not even scratch the surface yet. Him has so much amazing things in store. So stay tuned, man.
Definitely. And you're talking about amazing things. I know that you and Kevin came together and put out this is it a mixtape or EP? Back to the fun.
Yeah.
Yes, because now this is where you guys are starting to give us that 2004, 2005 voicemail where we're dancing and having vibes. Talk to me about that mixtape.
This mixtape, we've been putting it together from before we leave for tour. We leave for tour in May, and within that time, we have time to put together the music that we want to family together. So our DJ, JJ Wizzle, and Frankie will come over and say, yo, we're ready to drop the mixtape. And I say, all right, boom, we could put it together. So the concept is not just now. The concept is going to go bigger and bigger and further and further. So you can look out for the concerts, for the merch, for the tours, all of that with Back to the Fun. Because one thing I can promise you, you can't beat fun. It's a DJ traveling all over the world right now because of what? A song that is fun. Okay? We and Ding been saying it all these years and years and years and years. And the proof is in the pudding. We do good music. We do feel good music. Even if you not make nice for we over here, so the world will do it. You get what I'm saying? So back to the fun. We're back to the fun. We're back to the voicemail that you started out loving. We keep you dancing, keep you moving, and there's so much to come. You know what I mean? When you get a chance, like I say, it's out on all streaming platform, from Audiomax to SoundCloud, but everywhere. You know what I mean? And we have some singles out already. And the new single that we're about to drop now is called Catchy Rock. And it's a dance that is created by a dance group called Exclusive. So we're back to the fun. And it's not just dance song. It's how we dress. You know what I mean? Where we go, how we behave, how we conduct ourselves. Fun. Because I think we get old and just take things too serious. Different type of bills need to pay, so we take things too serious. So we're back to the fun. And we just enjoying it.
I think a project like this actually came out the right time because next year, 2024, is actually going to make you guys 20 years when you guys got your first hit. So this is right back to the fun, boss.
Yes, man. Yeah, so you get the concept then. That's exactly what we're talking about. First hit song was in 2004, and we're about to enter 2024. So we're back to the fun. It's just nothing but greatness, man.
Craig, the floor is yours. Leave some social contacts where they could check you out. Anything you want to know, anybody you want to big up 100%. Floor is yours right now before I get you out of here.
Well, first, I have to give thanks to the creator and the giver of life, of course. You know what I mean? Just give thanks for all the gifts and all the blessings, my kids and all. Everybody who play a part in me being here, from my mother, from my father, and from my momsy. My favorite human being who is spiritually with me and not here with me in the flesh anymore, but she constantly stay with me because I stay talking about her every single God-given day. Big up my team Vice Me, Kevin and the whole family, Frankie Music, JJ Wizzle, and the whole Frankie Music family. Blessings. A Styles, big up yourself. Appreciate the support, my G. Appreciate for believing in the vision. I'll put together a beautiful project called Listen to Me. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and stream it on your favorite streaming platform. It's Craig Voicemail, and the name of the album is Listen to Me. Yeah. Back to the Fun out now on our streaming platform as well. We're here having fun. Anything you want to know, check me out on across the board on all social platforms. Craig Voicemail, QRAIG Voicemail. Big ups to Entertainment Report Podcast, Muscle and the whole team. Appreciate the link. You know what I mean? Thanks for joining me at home, Cranky Music Studio, 111B Mullines Road. Forward, come check it out. And yes, all of the hits them I create. So again, big ups to the followers and the listeners and the lovers of reggae dancehall, and to all my skankers across the globe. We're just getting started, yeah? Catch your rock, back to the phone. Let's go.
Perfect. I couldn't ask for an ending to a conversation more than that last right there. Perfect end to this epic conversation where we could see the amazing highs and the devastating lows, and to know that you're still here and you could tell us the story the way you did. Amazing, boss. Thank you for sitting down with us today. You understand?
Yeah, man. Respect, man. Blessings, man. Looking forward to sharing this with the globe. You know what I mean? Just give them a quick insight of what's been going on with me and my super group Voicemail and what's popping. So then you will hear Kevin's side next when you're ready for interview.
Definitely will do. Let me give you an outro and get you out of here. And again, thank you so very much for sitting down and doing this with us today. Here.
Yeah, man. Respect, my G.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.